So very good morning everyone. In this video we're going to see illustration 2 from India's tour. It was asked in May 25 Mark 1, so a lot of chances for coming, so do check it out to make use of it. The directors of H Limited wish to recognize a material deferred tax asset in relation to 250 crores of unused trading losses which have accumulated as of 31st March 2021. H Limited has budgeted profits for 80 crores for the year ended 31st March 2022. The directors have forecast that profits will grow by 20% each year thereafter. However, the market is currently depressed and sales orders are at a low level for the first quarter of 2022 than they were for the same period in any of the previous 5 years. On extrapolating the sales order book, it is noted that improvement in trading results may occur after next couple of years to come at the position of break even, and the budgeted profit shared by the directors do not appear to be in line with the sales order book. So H Limited operates under tax jurisdiction which allows for trading losses to be only carried forward maximum of 2 years. Analyze whether deferred tax asset can be recognized in the financial statement of H Limited for the year ended 31st March 2021. So if you see this question, most of you will be able to write something, but the real catch is what is need to be reproduced to get the full 5 marks that will be given for this question. That is the real catch. So let's quickly check it out what exactly you have to write. So if you see, first thing is, so relating to the unused trading losses, the carrying amount is 0 because the losses have not yet been recognized in the financial statements of H Limited. So a potential deferred tax asset does arise, but the determination of tax base is more problematic. This is very important. So that is, the DTA will be there, but how to determine the tax base? Only to determine the tax base, DTA can be computed. So the tax base of an asset is the amount which will be deductible against taxable economic benefits from recovering the carrying amount of the asset. So where the recovery of an asset have no tax consequences, the tax base will be equal to the carrying amount. So this is very important starting para. And H Limited operates under tax jurisdiction which allows only losses to be carried for 2 years. So the maximum the tax base will be equal to the amount of unused losses for years 2020 and 2021, since these are only available to be deducted from future profits. So the tax base needs to be restricted to the extent that the probability of sufficient future profits to offset the trading losses because of the various conditions given in the question. So the directors, therefore, they should base their forecast on reasonable and supportable assumptions. I repeat, on reasonable and supportable assumptions. In earlier AS it was used as rebuttable assumptions and all those things were there. Now the terms is reasonable and supportable assumptions. So there appears to be evidence that this is not the case. So H has accumulated trading losses and there is very little evidence there will be improvement, and the market is also depressed and sales order is also low. So considering all these factors, the forecast probability of 2022 and the subsequent growth rate appears to be unrealistically optimistic. So given that losses can be carried forward only for maximum 2 years, it is unlikely that any deferred tax should be recognized. So the contention of the directors to recognize DTA is incorrect. Hence rupees 250 crores cannot be recognized as DTA. If you write these things, you will not lose a single mark. Let's quickly summarize within 2 seconds. Quickly summarize. So first thing is, the carrying amount is 0 in relation to the unused trading losses, and also DTA arrays, but the tax base is more problematic. Then the background of tax base was given, how in this case the tax base equal carrying amount, and also the directors of H Limited should base their forecast for the future property on reasonable and supporting assumptions. So these are the various things that you should reproduce for this, and you should write a conclusion stating DTA cannot be recognized. That's it. So hope you made full use of it. Within 4 minutes you're able to see this important question, which was specifically important because all is in May 25 mock. So a lot of chances of picking questions from May 25, September 25 marks for Jan 26. So revise well and keep going.